USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
Man, he don't have a lot of shit going on in the past, man, but it's good to see that motherfuckers can move past that shit, man. Everybody cool. Ain't nobody out there got laid down or nothing. Everything is cool, man.
Yeah, shit happens when you grow up in maturity, you know. Sometimes, you know, get in certain situations. A lot of people get in situations where, you know, your immaturity can cause you to be a hothead or whatever. Sometimes it just takes time for you to be able to grow out of situations, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And as a man, I'm pretty sure don't have their share of encounters. What's your take on everything, Big J?
I beg to differ, though. When you know you set up, when you know motherfuckers on you, you gotta come back.
Yeah.
You don't just, no. But I ain't got much on it.
I think we all been in the, as far as feeling, you know, grown men, you know, somebody come at you.
I know, but being a young cat and out there buck wild, you can't lean back.
Oh, no,
and you know, when motherfuckers at your throat and then you know they at your throat, you gotta start grabbing throat.
Well, that's why I say, James, you know, it usually takes growing out of that or getting mature and down the road because, you know, shit, as a young motherfucker, somebody come at you, you going at them. And especially as a young motherfucker, like you said, even though to this day, if something happened with somebody you fucking with, you gonna get down if it comes to that situation.
Right.
But back in the days as youngsters, shit, loyalty was fucking claiming the neighborhood. And we gonna get down on whoever dislikes the neighborhood, whether I got beef with you or not.
Right.
That's just how it go. Right. And as a youngster, you can't tell a motherfucker shit about retaliation. Because I'm gonna retaliate. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Fuck it.
Point blank.
Yeah.
And if that causes the innocent bystander to get killed or fucked over or it's what happens.
I used to do that shit.
It's what happens. Shit, we didn't give a fuck.
Brian, you see the type of homies we surrounded with, man.
Yeah, we didn't give a fuck. Nigga,
but you know, I listen to them talk about loyalty. That's one thing these cats don't have today. Mm-hmm. It ain't about loyalty. What is loyalty today? It's not. It don't even exist.
No,
hell no.
It exists. It's very few and far in between, man. Shit, some of that shit, you know, you found the hard way, and I just look at myself.
Loyalty don't exist and shit. Not when you can buy your way into the motherfucking hood nowadays.
And shit. That, you know, I mean, just giving so much to the hood, and then at the end of the day, is, you know, it ain't there. It ain't there. You know, you lose more at the end of the day than you gain when you first start being from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if people understand that. What I mean is, you know, you start off good. You start off good. You done made that 30 years. At the end of the day, you lose everything. I feel you, though. I feel him.
You know, I feel him. And plus, you know, the thing is, man, when you're young, because I know some of the stuff going on today, man, there's so many people that get so many passes, and I be thinking sometimes, man.
Fucking with Suge Knight. Oh my God. And,
let me ask you this, James. Now this off the.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Don't like it.
I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think Suge has something to do with that shit with Homie?
Now I'm not gonna die. That ain't gonna answer. I mean, read between the lines.
Yeah.
Read between the lines. Big 100. I'm sitting here. I pulled over. I'm talking
pulled
to
me over one time, right by the wash.
And I would have had my pistol in my hand.
Right by the motherfucking coming off of bullets at the laundromat.
What is that? Just to talk?
I left my mom's one night. That's when me and Quick was beefing. Left my mom's one night. I think it was about 7 cars. I was in my motherfucking dually. I was coming up Bullets. I seen him following me, and he was about 7 cars deep. And I bust that left. No, I bust the right. Right before you get to the light on Rosecrans, is that street you could turn up where the laundromat used to be right there. I bust the right there. There you go. Bust the right, and he came on the side of me, got in the front of me, stopped, got out the car. It was about 6 cars behind me, and he jumped out to tell me about, because me and Quick was beefing real hard. And we was at the car wash on Compton Boulevard one day. And the homies came through, some of Quick homies came through, and we got exchanging words. And so it was some real bad exchanges of niggas knowing where niggas' family stayed and all that shit. So he basically pulled me over to tell me, you know, don't worry about it, because remember I told you, James, my mom's lived on K Street in the hood. So niggas knew my mom lived over there. So basically Suge told me, even though we was beefing with Quick or whatever, that it wouldn't be no problems at my mom's crib.
I wonder if that was a way him trying to tell you.
I damn sure had a pistol.
You think that was his low-key slick way of telling you, you know, we do know where your moms live at?
Everybody knew where my moms lived. Right. I mean, that wasn't the case. My whole thing was everybody know where everybody's parents live. If that's the fucking case. Can you
guarantee that, though?
Exactly. Nobody can.
You're telling me this, my nigga, but can you guarantee that?
There's no motherfucking, there is no guarantee.
Right.
You can guarantee, you might not do something. You can't guarantee the other 100 motherfuckers that claim the neighborhood.
You had some cats over there to say no, and no meant no. You know what I'm saying? You had some cats over there. It wouldn't happen. But I ain't gonna talk about it.
I ain't talk about that, man. So, one thing I did want to ask you,
said, let me kill that right quick. Let me kill that motherfucking shit right quick.
You talked to John, right, from Born First?
Yeah.
What's going on with the homie Reggie?
Well, he's in ICU. He's back in ICU. First, I want to say this: I don't give a fuck if I'm mad at you. If I'm mad at you, exactly. But if you call me and the shit is on and cracking, I'm coming. Like if it was my brothers, I'm getting off the pussy to come. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that way with Reg. And regardless of the shit that we go through and all the bullshit, you know, he's fighting for his life right now.
Exactly, yeah. You
know what I'm saying? And the COVID done hit him like on some real shit. The pneumonia with the COVID shit, it's like just a tactic. You know, he can't breathe on his own. Well, at the time, he wasn't breathing on his own. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to give it to God. And I hope Reggie be all right. But he was doing good. And then they say he just started wheezing again. And then he couldn't breathe on his own again. So it's like a second dose of something hit him, and he went back to being on the ventilator. And then he's back in ICU. So John's just going to keep me up on it. When he tell me something is good, I'm going to hit y'all and let everybody know Reggie doing better.
And you know, one thing about it too, James, you said a real thing, man. I don't have no beef with nobody, and this is just me clearing up some stuff. We built something that was beautiful together.
Right.
We built something that was beautiful together. So that's from Alex on down to Reggie. I don't have nothing negative to say about them brothers, and I'm really like, this shit with Reggie really got me bothered. You know, I'm worried about the brother, and I keep him in prayers every night, man. You know, because it's like we grown, dog. You know what I'm saying? We grown men, man. And so for me to sit up here to be on some anything else but other than some positive shit, prayerful shit, that's not me.
Right. Well, if your honesty is fuck it, is fuck it. You know, it's some people probably sitting over there and just like, well, Reggie talked about him getting his leg cut off. Yeah. And, you know, him getting shot. So can I be mad at Boozy? If Boozy over there talking about fat motherfucker over here talking about me, but look at him, he got the COVID. We can't get on this motherfucker and go bashing him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because Reggie say what he say, but none of that shit say what he say, but none of that shit even mattered to me.
When you come from Compton, and like I said, being the newcomer on the podcast, knowing that y'all had established this with you know, you and Reg and James or whatever. Compton is small, so
Right.
you come from Compton, you know Reggie, you get me, and you know Pops.
Well, I'm gonna break the ice and kill this one on that one. We was talking about Reggie, but I don't give a fuck about that nigga that say H shouldn't be here or we shouldn't be working together. I ain't gonna even say that word no more. But we doing this, and we doing it together. And niggas can't break that apart. Niggas can't tell another nigga that he don't need to be there. He here, we here, and we doing what we do. And all that old hater shit,
Yeah, it ain't nothing. And
And like I said, again, I know people who know Reggie. Like I said, being from Compton,
Right.
we all like in everybody's backyard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You never know who you know with Compton being small, going back to high school days.
Right.
So, you know, I know people who know Reg. I got the word that he was sick and had COVID, and, you know, some of my peoples know his wife and everything. So we just want to extend that, you know, that prayer hand to somebody, you know, especially a brother of color like ourselves. With this COVID shit, it just shows people that it really hits home to
Right.
people that you really know.
Well, I know because I lost my little cousin,
So,
you know, when it first hit. And that was what, in
prayers go out
March,
to, you
April.
know, everybody that we done lost
Right.
from COVID,
Yeah.
especially Reg, who had a part of the show and whatever. On that note,
and exactly.
still, you taking that vaccine?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that vaccine. Hell yeah. This is one thing I wanted to say though, because one thing about it, man, you see who is this from right here? This is from Charlemagne the God, right? Man, y'all doing great. Y'all doing about 150,000 downloads an episode. And that's over a 30-day period. That's an episode right there. So the show has grown exponentially. And we doing good, man. And that's what it is. This the crew, man. You know, I love my brothers. I don't got no malice for nobody, but this is me, James, and 8 now. If you can't get past that, too bad.
Well, see, I got the best of both worlds. I had the best with me, you, Alex, and Reggie. And now I got the best with me, you, and 8. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't went nowhere. I've been late one time since we started this shit.
And then you can't count that, James, because you know the thing is, you done been so early to every fucking thing. One time you had up all your early time shit.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I used to tell Alex and Reggie, man, this is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be in it. We gotta really
we gotta be in it. We can't play with it, man.
So,
and I think, you know, and I'm not even gonna go on that, man.
Yeah.
I just want to tell y'all this, and I want to tell you, James, especially, you know, this Christmas time, bro. I am really proud of your fucking growth, man. I'm proud. But the thing, I'm probably put a clip in there from the first. I'm gonna do a thing one day where I'm gonna break that shit down, Brian, from the first episode to now. You would think you listening to 2 different people. You know what I mean? Because he just just to see him go from not wanting to say too much to where, hell, he coming this motherfucker by himself and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's tight, man. And that's why I want to tell everybody out there, man, life is too short to spend on bullshit. That's why if you see somebody got something to say about me online and they got my phone number and instead of calling me, they going to go do interviews with the motherfucker, I'm not going to respond to that shit. That old negative shit don't have no place in my life, man. But as far as that COVID vaccine, yes, I am going to take it.
I ain't.
Why you not going to take it?
I ain't.
You ain't fucking with it, James?
I ain't.
I'm going to take it because I figure by the time I
Hey, if I stay in the motherfucking house and mind my business and only come out when it's time to do this and then get the fuck on and get back in my shell, I ain't got to worry about it.
You good.
If all y'all take the shit,
y'all shoot it up, then we'll be good when you get shot.
No, I think I'm going to take it because all bullshit aside, I think we sitting here and we looking at that social media shit and we saying, oh man, it twists your face like this. None of us even got the shit. So how do we know the side effects to the shit? But it's people taking it, and I think, man, shit, we all need to take that shit. So, because I got grandkids, I got family I want to be around.
Yeah, we all got family. Yeah, you know? That's the thing. Exactly. It's like I just want to. My whole thing is this: if this means we go get a little ounce back of our normalcy, I'm so ready, bro, to go sit in a fucking football game or go even watch a basketball game. You know what I mean?
That's the only way you're going to get it back, though. That's the only way
you know what I'm saying? And I think if this the chance we got it, man, we need to stop listening to the bullshit of niggas. That's the thing about us sometimes, man. We listen to everybody that don't have no expertise to shit. Instead of listening to medical people, we listen to the nigga online. What the fuck is a nigga on Instagram or Twitter gonna tell me about my health?
Some of them be telling us some 100 shit. They make you believe.
Yeah, it sound good.
Yeah, real good.
It sound good, you know what I'm saying? You know, they posting pictures up of motherfuckers with their faces snarled up and shit. I'm like, damn, ain't even that many people got the vaccine yet. They already done started.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would take it when they bring it toward us, definitely. And I would take it for my grandkids and my family, because I want to be around my family. I got old aunties and old uncles, and I don't want to bring that shit to them.
Yeah, it's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like when my little cousin lost her life, she didn't believe when the COVID first hit. You know what I'm saying? And then she got it. But at the end of the day, when she go outside and then come in the house, she gave it to her daughter and her grandbaby. Now, all three of them in the hospital. But Judy didn't make it because of her obesity. I think she was a diabetic.
Pre-existing.
Yeah,
so
she had other conditions and she didn't make it. But you could have took your daughter and your grandchild out. You know, just hitting the streets, hanging out, and then going back, and then bam. So we really got to be careful. Even if we don't take the vaccine, wear your mask and keep your distance.
Yeah. Honestly, I was a responsible motherfucker because when I found out that my daughter had it, and I wasn't even feeling sick, I told him immediately, we canceled everything that week. I wasn't going to be, well, I feel good. I'm going to go fuck with James now, go fuck with the homie right now. No, I thought it may be a chance I got that shit. I'm going to stay the fuck away from the homies for a minute and let them know.
And that was cool.
You know what I'm saying? The thing
you got to be able to self-quarantine.
Yeah, you got to be able to self-quarantine. And the hospital, because of me having asthma and shit, they kept me overnight one time. Even though I didn't have to go get ventilated, they just wanted to, they said, we want to make sure that you don't have no experiences because we don't send people home when they ain't came back.
Right.
You know, they don't send some people home that they shouldn't have sent home before.
We need solutions. And just for everybody that's in the hood, Compton, LA, wherever you at, hanging out and partying, go party with your mask on. But if everybody just stayed in the house for 10 days, we know we'd be better off. We'd stop dying.
Yeah, if everybody would have followed, that's the thing. If everybody would have followed the original rule, bro, and just stayed their ass in the house. Yeah. Instead of complaining, fuck complaining and trying to be the nigga to go do what the fuck you want to do, stay your ass home. This shit probably wouldn't be what it is right now.
Exactly.
Man.
They'd have had they'd have had their hands on the control a long time ago.
Yeah, man. So
this shit is unlocked.
So we got to get hit it, y'all. Merry Christmas, everybody.
For sure. Y'all stay safe out there from the Gangster Chronicles.
Come to my house. We doing drive-bys. We shooting up everything.
And anybody that got any sweet potato pies, y'all women out there, my boy James, I'll let him jump in his DM.
I don't do sweet potato pies. I don't do none of pussy. I don't do none of that shit.
Finally get a chance to let the real one speak.